welcome to Empower Tutoring. Dear students, in today's session we are going to learn a beautiful poem written by William Blake, and the name of the poem is The Chimney Sweeper. This poem throws light on the life of slaves which exists in the olden times in the foreign countries and maybe Europe, Britain, all these countries, and how their life was, what all hardships, problems these people faced. This poem has a reflection of their life. The chimney sweepers, which were kept to clean the chimney, to sweep the chimneys, were mostly the small children, the poor children whose parents may have sold them to the chimney owners or the orphans. The life of these children was very, very tough. So, in this poem, the writer, the poet, William Blake throws some light on the life of these boys, these children. These children were badly exploited by the chimney owners. So, the poem begins with these lines. When my mother died, I was very young, and my father sold me while yet my tongue could scarcely cry, weep, 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 weep. So your chimneys I sweep, and in soot I sleep. So, on behalf of a chimney sweeper, this poem is narrated by a boy who works as a chimney sweeper. He says that my father has sold me when I was very young. I was very small, a small baby. At that time, my father has sold me. And at that time, my mother had died. So, there was no one to look after me, and so my father has sold me. I was so young, I was so small that I could hardly speak. And from that small age, this child is working as a chimney sweeper, and he says, and in soot I sleep, because the whole day this chimney sweeper cleans the chimneys and gets so tired at the end of the day that he sleeps without having bath or without cleaning himself. So, with these lines, dear students, you can make out that how much hard work, how much labor these children had to do. Moving on to the next lines. There's little Tom Decker who cried when his head, that curled like a lamb's back, was shaved. So I said, hush, Tom, never mind, for when your head's bare, you know that the soot cannot spoil your white hair. Now, further, this boy says that wherever he is working as a chimney sweeper, there is a child named Tom Decker. And this Tom Decker was crying one day because his head was shaved. The people the chimney owners, they have shaved his head. So this child was very sad and was weeping. So the narrator of the story, the small boy who narrates the story here, says that I have sympathized Tom Decker and said that never mind for your hair that has been shaved off, as now your white curly hair will not become untidy due to the soot that you clean from the chimneys. So it will be easy for you to remain clean. So he says that don't worry. Moving on to the next line. And so he was quiet. And that very night, as Tom was a-sleeping, he had such a sight that thousands of sweepers, Dick, Joe, Ned and Jack, were all of them locked up in coffins of black. So the narrator says that the same night when the Tom Decker's head was shaved off, he had a dream. When he was sleeping, he had a dream. He saw in a dream that there were thousands and thousands of sweepers whose name could be Dick, Joe, Ned or Jack. And they all were packed in the black coffins. They all were locked in the black coffins. Coffin is you can say a container in which the dead people, they are kept in Christian religion. I hope you might have seen somewhere. Okay, so coffins are used to place the dead people in Christian religion, in Christianity. So he says that he has seen such kind of a dream that they all were packed in the black coffins. Let's see what happens further. And by came an angel who had a bright key, and he opened the coffins and set them all free. Then down a green plain, leaping, laughing, they run, and wash in a river and shine in the sun. And then further, what this Tom Decker has seen in his dream is narrated in these next 4 lines, and he says that he saw that an angel came, and this angel was having a bright key, as these all thousands of sweepers were locked down in the black coffins, and it was locked also with a lock. So after some time he saw that an angel has arrived there, and that angel had a key. A bright shiny key was there in his hands, and he opened up all of the coffins and set everybody free. Now when all these children who came out of the coffins were set free, they all were enjoying, they all were laughing, dancing, running here and there over the green plains. Over the green plains reflects here that the scene there is very beautiful, where this angel has arrived. And wash in a river and shine in the sun. And then as these people, the soot cleaners, the chimney sweepers, they all were dirty the whole day. So at that time they all took bath in the river, and at that time the sun was shining brightly. So they all took bath. Moving on to the next lines. Then naked and white, all their bags left behind, they rise upon clouds and sport in the wind. And the angel told Tom, if he'd be a good boy, he'd have God for his father and never want joy. So next line says that they all have taken bath, and they all were running, laughing, leaping, jumping here and there over the green fields. They all were naked and white. They all were naked. They all were not wearing any clothes, as their clothes were left behind where they used to work. So they all were naked. And white, why they are saying white? Because they all have taken bath, they all are clean now. And as these are English people, so their color of the skin is white. So they were all rising upon the clouds and having and playing over in the winds. A beautiful scene is there where these all children, they all are enjoying. And the angel told, and finally this angel had told Jim, the storm that if he would be a good boy, then he need not to worry, because in that case God will be his father, and he will enjoy all the things in the life. He need not to worry, he need not to fear from anyone, because in that case God will be his father. And so Tom awoke, and we rose in the dark, and got with our bags and our bushes to work. Though the morning was cold, Tom was happy and warm. So, if all do their duty, they need not fear harm. And the last 4 lines teaches us that if we all work with full dedication, with honesty, then we will not fear anyone. So once this Tom, he wakes up from his dream, then he along with all the children there who all were working with him, they all woke up early in the morning as it was still dark, and they all took their bags, took their brushes to clean the soot of the chimneys, and the further it narrates that the morning was very cold, but still Tom was happy, he was very overjoyed, and he was very eagerly moving on for his work, because now he knows what he has to do and he need not to worry for anything. And the last line says, so if all do their duty, they need not fear harm. So if we all, children, you also, me also, if we all do our duties with full dedication, full honesty, with sincerity, then we will not fear anything in this world. So, dear students, this poem was beautifully written by William Blake, which was throwing the light on the life, the hardships, the problems which all these chimney sweepers had faced during those times. So, dear students, we must all be thankful to God that we are having such a nice life to enjoy. So, I hope you have liked the narration of the poem, you have liked the poem, and see you in the next video. Till then everyone, bye-bye.